welcome back Lords Mobile fans, and thank you for tuning in to part 2 of my latest KvK, and we have 83 million solo score and 577 million guild score. Not bad, and it looks like we are well on our way to our 1 billion guild score, and this is how to make a solo trap shield SizeMatters style. So in comes Shiro, in comes Ego, Shiro chucking the solo first, Ego coming in shortly after, a solo coming in from the right, a solo coming in from the left, dropping him down to 146, Ego getting capped, and he bubbles. And I think we can all agree things were going to get a whole lot worse if he didn't pop that shield. So 712k red, 7 million my drop, not a bad comp, and like I said, it would have got a lot worse for him had he have not shielded. And here we are with another good old Griffin pool. We've got some 7DS, some PQI, and some OUH. And my priority here is really to try and set up at least one victim for the guild. It's a bit of a dry KvK, and I'm really hoping that from all of these victims I can get at least one target for the guild. Honestly, that for me is what this Griffin business is all about. I love making a victim into a rallyable target and having some fun with all the guild involved. It's a little bit savage, but here we go. Let's see if we can make it happen. 3 seconds until the troops are home. Random reload straight up, because I'm not worried about pulling out the leader or changing gear. It doesn't matter with that small amount coming towards me. 1 rally initiated, 2 rally initiated, Flinty ports in, and we are looking good. And I scan the reports carefully to see who is worth rallying, who might be empty, and who will probably die. So I've capped that guy. 375k sends from him also, so he could be a good target, but honestly a lot of these guys turn out to be empty or hideable, but nevertheless we often give it a go. This 7DS guy really caught my eye. He lost a lot of armies. So there I am, porting back to the hive. My heart skipped a beat as the game lagged and I apparently dropped guild for a split second as I teleported, but there we are with the 3 rallies, and like I say, not all of them might not be so successful, but you gotta try it. And every time we do a Griffin trap victim rally, we are always in the dark. We never know what they have, so it's always exciting. A solo coming in from Loco and burning one of the victims there. So he obviously lost some might. Unfortunately, I can't record 2 things at once. So I'm going to port in and try and one-troop this guy. He's obviously panicking, ran and teleporting like crazy. I'm going to port in, see if I can get that one troop away, make it difficult for him. And boom. Oh wow, so he's actually random teleported, saved us the carpets. And let's see how he took that rally. And not very well is the answer to that one. 70 million might drop, 2.5 killed and injured troops, 2.1 million of that being his reds, 61 million might drop, lots of points on the way to that 1 billion target. He had lots of T4, so my guess that he had not a lot of T4 was completely wrong, but he had no T2 meat, so I'm just sat there like, yay, I'm glad SizeMatters didn't die, and my gorgeous little Pew Pew, of course, walks home. And here we have, of course, one of my Griffin victims, and unfortunately we tested him, we had the rally set, but he did end up to be empty. So it was good that we didn't waste any carpets. Always test your rally targets, and this will just serve as a trophy piece in one of the cabinets of a SizeMatters prison. And you may have seen earlier when Pew's rally was about to march on the 7DS guy, Loco sent a march at this guy and managed to burn him. So Shiro's going to come in and throw a march. I'm going to throw a march from half a map away, which is definitely not advisable. Don't try this at home, kids. And most definitely a waste of boots. Shiro already knocking him down to 346. He's panicking, trying to hide on some turf. Hardy porting in, porting back out, taking some more points for the guild. Shiro hitting him again, down to 335, and he is in a world of trouble. By the time I get there, I'm assuming he's empty, and that is embarrassing. Let's have a look. Oh, we got some scraps. Look at that, not even a million might. How embarrassing. And here's a bit of a better report, one of the last reports on some hits from Shiro, and not bad at all. Moving on, and SizeMatters full of beautiful, beautiful leads, and this is one of the best. My girl Anne coming in with a hit against Devil Dog, and I'm excited to see this one because it looks like we found an offline solo trap. exciting times as the rally is released. There he is, 136 mil, and the solo should be rocking in after this if it goes well. Let's have a look. Dropped him down to 93 mil kills. Wow, 2.6 million my drop for us, 43.6 for him, 3 million reds. Great job and awesome hit. And now looking at that report, we are all excited to get the solos rocking in, so I chuck one out there as well, but again it's just a complete waste. I'm a complete slowpoke. I can't compete with these savages, but I always try. Putting on war gear, switching into talents, and I was pretty quick with this, but this is just a great example of how quick SizeMatters are. By this point he is already zeroed. I don't get anything, and I would not say I'm slow. I wasted loads of boots. I wanted to get in there, I wanted to enjoy and get some blood, get my hands dirty, but nope, he's already zeroed. So let's have a look. What's he on? I can't even click on him because of all the solos coming in. 58 mil. Beautiful job, SizeMatters. He was 136, and well played, and you beautiful human. Lots more juicy points gained as we continue on our righteous path to 1 billion guild score, and Jesse being a good sport here, releasing the leader for Anne. And where better place does that leader belong than in her prison right now? Very well deserved, collecting her trophy, and we're going to check out those solo reports. And now the zero is truly complete as the leader ends up where he belongs. So let's have a look at these solos and look at this 19.4 million might drop on a solo hit. That is awesome. 1.7 million reds, and then 15 million might on the second. 641k. This is obviously Jesse's hit, and of course he got the leader there. Good job as always from SizeMatters. So 136 million might when we strolled across him, and we left him at a miserable 62 million might, so rest in peace. And needless to say, I don't think that was worth the 250,000 kills he gained. So next up we have a YOLO from Sheerode once again. SizeMatters really giving an example of how good the spam has to be here, and it really does pay off. And the better the spam is, the better chance you have of not getting countered, and obviously that is the most important thing on this game, is that you counter the rally. So here comes the rally, 10 seconds, the spam coming in hard and fast, the rally coming in 5 seconds. Shiro's looking good, 263 million might, and boom, off the wonder he goes. Is he empty? No. 59 million might drop, 2.9 million reds, and that is wonderful. We did look for him, we couldn't find him, but look at all those points. And again, I've got no idea what he's trying to achieve with that kind of troop comp, but I know one thing, that is not the type of troop comp you want to be taking a rally by from my man Shiro. So great job once again. Persistent pays. As you can see in the chat, we had a few YOLOs that were just empty, and on the last one we get that beautiful result. So once again, beautifully played, SizeMatters. And honestly, I think this is an awesome way to make the most of a terrible matchup, and not only that, a great way to share points around the guild. And next up we have a good old Griffin pool, and here I've got another potential target, so I'm looking for the leader, and there it is. So I want as many marches as I can for myself. Obviously I want some points for myself, but really I'm not going to let that march slide. 15 seconds and it is go time. Watching that first army like a hawk, knowing that it has that crucial leader, and that is what we need to hopefully make this guy a good target. And the troops come home, I ran them away, pull that leader in as well as everything that follows to their death, and boom, now I'm hoping that we have got not one target but two targets. So we've also started a rally on this guy, and we are looking really good here. So let's have a look at these reports. And once again, as you can see, eating all these armies of T4 leaderless, and I'm only doing that to save time. I don't want to risk any of them recalling armies, maybe even recalling that vital army with the leader. I ran them away knowing that it's not going to hurt because the majority of these armies are also leaderless. So onto the action. PJC and the Savages carpet in this rally. 411 million might, and he randoms away, saves us some carpets. 26 million might drop, 3.4 million reds, and that is some points in the right direction. Brilliant rally PJC, and well played SizeMatters as always. And on to the next. Let's see how his teammate gets on. And this rally being led by the legend Hardy as the Savages carpet in. It looks as if he's been hiding in some friends and on some resource tile. Nevertheless, the fire burns and it doesn't look like he's empty. 303 million might, so it might drop there, and 3 million killed and injured troopers. So I'm excited to see just what he couldn't hide. 2.8 million reds, 23 million might drop, and they did take that last 700k. And look at that, he hid all of his T4 knowing he is doomed. So an interesting tactic there. And let's have a look at this. This is a completely different scenario just before we end up here. This is just a brilliant example of the Savages at work. This person's been caught tile hitting. Menjay's come in and slapped him down to 208 mil. MRT's come in as well, sending an army. 208 mil as that one hit. Shiro jumping in also, and Booga 197 as MRT hits. 195 as Shiro hits. Booga coming in as well. Some troops coming home as he went to attack the resource tile. Drakey coming in as well, and look at this, look how quickly this escalates. You guys are savages, you should be proud of yourselves. Desperate measures now to save anything, something. Zeus ports in on the destination, ports back out and eats whatever that might have been. 188 mil, and that is what you get for tile hitting. And what a marvellous display from the almighty SizeMatters once again. And unfortunately we are almost done with this one, but let's have a look at the scores. So 1.2 billion score for SizeMatters, 160 million solo score for my man Shiro, 149 million for the baby Griffin, Ego, Drakey, Snake, Jay, and Hardy all getting up there. A massive score, 1.2 billion, putting us at 12th in the world, so that is awesome. And it is with great honour I represent Shiro with my imaginary SizeMatters KvK crown, but I will be taking it back next time. Thank you very much for watching, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.